It seems like every time I make a video like this, I started off with a sigh of disappointment because of K-pop stans. So I want to start this off first of all by saying that you guys know that there's a difference between a K-pop stan and a very toxic K-pop stan. And also this, I honestly feel like, and it may not even be the case, but you guys know that there are armies, BTS fandom, there are armies that are very negative, very toxic. And the reason why BTS can't get a lot of collaborations and nobody wants to work with them is because of how toxic the army fandom is. And that BTS doesn't really say anything, address them and tell them to stop. But that's neither here nor there. Maybe I'll get into a video on that. Not all armies are toxic, just the vast majority. I'll just put it that way, because they all act like they invested into BTS in some way, or that they own the members in some way, which is funny because it's the company that kind of pushes that. I don't even think that the company's aware, but the actions that companies take and the way that companies market people and brand people and all that, or idols and stuff, kind of gives fandoms the idea, the delusional idea that they have some kind of foothold on the idols. It's almost like the fans are making business decisions on behalf of the idols by acting very toxic and sending a bunch of hate to some other artist, which would cause that artist to not want to collaborate. Army saying stay away from V, stay away from RM, stay away from Jungkook, stay away from Jimin, all this stuff. Yeah, that's if you want to know why people don't want to collaborate with BTS, that's why. And I'm talking about like people in US and stuff like that. If you want to know why, that's why. I'm not saying that people don't collaborate with them, but that's why a lot of artists that wanted originally to collaborate with them have not. But that it is what it is. That said, I started off saying this. Now, some of that is not related to the topic that I'm about to bring up, but I wanted to say it nonetheless, because what I'm about to talk about is another K-pop stan disappointment moment. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. For those of you that don't know, V recently followed Top, right? Big Bang's T.O.P. and quickly unfollowed him. A bunch of people hopping on social media, on Top's social media account, right? And started sending a bunch of hate comments on his Instagram. This is very disappointing. And this is all I'm going to say. I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. For all the people that have sent hate to this person, y'all know good and well that Top has struggled and still struggles with mental health. Y'all know good and well that this man does not deserve all of this backlash and all this hate that y'all sending him. For the love of God, stop sending this man hate. He didn't do anything to you. He didn't do anything to you. Whatever he did, whatever harm he did it to himself, because he's just that kind of person that he would rather harm himself than harm other people. The man has struggled with mental health in the past. He's opened up about being a child and being a little more sensitive than everybody else. And he's, talked about how he almost ended things. And you guys know what I mean when I say that. Why would you do that to a person like this? What if your comments send that man over the edge? What if your comment is the very comment that settles the matter completely and he just leaves this world, right? Because of that crap. I'm going to try to say this without getting too angry. Stop being so negative and toxic. This is the kind of behavior that I don't tolerate. This is the kind of behavior right here. It makes no sense to go out of your way to do this to somebody who's done nothing to you. All V did was follow Top, and this is the hate that Top gets for V following Top. K-pop netizens, K-pop fans are so, not all of y'all, but most of y'all are so toxic. I saw some of those hate comments, by the way. Very nasty. Very nasty. You guys are disgusting. You need help. All of y'all. K-pop should not be that important. Being a K-pop stan should not be your identity. And being a toxic one at that should definitely not be your identity. It is not good to send hate to people who have done nothing to you. And I mean, honestly, it's not good to send hate to people who have done something to you. I was raised to forgive people. I was taught to forgive people and move on, because it'll cause you to not be able to move on with your life because you're holding on to this stupid grudge, right? And it'll just rule your life forever. Every time you see that person, you're going to get annoyed. You're going to get filled with all kinds of, negative emotions and stuff. So you got to let it go. Forgive them, whether they know you forgave them or not. Forgive them in your heart and move. I was about to say something real bad. Move on. I really wish people would stop with these comments, with these hate. This is the kind of nonsense. This is why I defend Leo. This is one of the reasons why I defend Leo. This is the reason I defend Woo Jin. This is the reason why I defend all of these other people who have been wrongfully accused and all this stuff. And Top, yes, I know that he did weed or whatever. The backlash he got for doing weed. Sending Top the way of the angels because he did weed is so stupid. And people are still holding on to that crap like it was a personal offense to them. K-pop stans are so freaking toxic. Stop it. Stop. Seriously, stop. I'm telling you guys, you need to stop. For everybody who sent him hate comments, you need to really reflect and think about what you did. You always want idols to reflect when they make a mistake. Why don't y'all reflect when y'all do stupid stuff? When y'all try to rule idols' lives? When y'all try to send hate to people that you don't like, calling them worthless? The last thing Top needs in his life right now is to be called worthless. That man, I'm sorry, not a boy. He's around my age. That man has been through enough. He's been through enough. Like, y'all don't even know him like that. Y'all don't even know how bad or how deep the mental health and the depression goes. So to push that man over the edge, if something happens to him because of your hate comments and he goes, I would shudder to think if y'all could actually sleep at night because of how your words sent him that way. That's how I'm gonna put it right there. That's how I'm gonna say it right there. All right, y'all gotta stop this. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's uncalled for. It's unnecessary. And it shows how mature you are. You're so petty. You're so childish that you would go on somebody's Instagram or whatever and leave hate comments on their photos, on their posts and stuff. Just because V followed him. Stop. Just stop. Is it really that hard? Just stop. That's all I gotta say. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Please stop doing this. I'm so sick of hearing it. And this is one of the reasons why K-pop stans, and I mean like the toxic ones, make me sick. And another thing I do want to say before I get off of here is that, as I said earlier, I saw some of the comments. There's a lot of people that posted those comments. A lot. And one more thing. Did you ever stop to consider or think that your comments could be hurting this man even more and causing him more pain? Please don't do this. You don't really think about, it's just a small segment of people, section of people that are doing this. But when you see comments in intensity like that, it makes you believe that it's not a minority of people. It is a toxic, terrible, trashy way to be for a K-pop stan. And you give K-pop stans a bad rep. Stop. Seriously, stop. Y'all need help. All of y'all. Y'all need Jesus or something. Something. Y'all need prayer. And y'all are dealing with your own personal demons. So why go and attack him for his? Stop being so freaking petty. And you know what? This is the real reason why Moonlight Antonio exists. This is the real reason. Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this nonsense. There's something else that I found out that I'm going to talk about too. It's not as serious, but it still shows the maturity level of K-pop stans, especially armies in this particular sense. But not all armies, but y'all know what I mean. I'm not trying to generalize, but when you see so many hate comments, but I'm not trying to generalize, so y'all just bear with me on that. Y'all gotta do better. Cause this is, I'm telling y'all, if we lose Top because of y'all, I'ma make a whole freaking video fussing at every last one of y'all. No lie. I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm not having it. I'm not having it, y'all. I'm really not. But I just feel like K-pop stans and Korean ones too keep holding this over this man's head. Oh, you did weed. Bad man. Oh, Big Bang is toxic. Oh, Big Bang is drugging people. This, that, and the other. Like, stop. This is stupid. It's stupid. Let it go and grow up and move on. Peace. Before I say something worse. Peace.